Oh shit, we have to replay all the dialogue from the beginning.
Ah, Miss Nefer. You made it after all.
Let's just put it on auto.
But what about Yehoda?
I'm here to give you an update on how things are going on our end. Once this is over, I'll be heading straight back to continue my work. I left Yehoda back at the curatorium to watch over things while I'm gone.
Huh. So much for just this once.
Not so loud! We're on a roll here. What if she remembers and suddenly decides to back out?
Don't ride motorcycles while watching.
Did you say something, Mr. Varka?
Huh? I didn't say anything. Right, Flints?
Must have been a frog. They get so noisy around here at nighttime.
Must have been the
It's like
wind.
they're putting on a concert in the background.
Anyway, before we begin, there's a few introductions to make. Let me start by saying that it's an honor to be speaking before so many distinguished colleagues and collaborators. First up, we have Miss Lauma. As Moon Chanter, she's the leader of the Frost Moon Scions, a local religious community in Nodcry. Then there's Miss Nefer, boss of the Curatorium of Secrets, an intel gatherer extraordinaire.
Don't watch me, be
Nefer
careful.
is leading the investigation into
Okay, I
Rarer's
think we're
background,
back
assisted by
both
Yehoda
on
and Lauma.
YouTube.
From the little I've heard, they're making some
And
great
on Twitch.
progress.
Good.
Over here, we have Mr. Flint's, a ratnik and guardian of the abandoned lighthouse. In our last operation, he courageously distracted the wild hunt to buy time for the rest of us. For those of you who've never met, this is Mr. Albedo, a renowned alchemist and captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation team. By his side is a new face for us all, myself included, Mr. Durin, who has come to lend his aid. Next up, we have the Moon Maiden and former Fatui Harbinger, Miss Columbina. Then we have the Traveler, who's earned more titles than I could possibly hope to list out, so I'll spare you the rundown. And Paimon, the ultimate travel companion and quite possibly the best guide in all of Tevat.
Wow! That's a lot of people! Great turnout!
Okay, let's skip
Miss
a
Nefer,
couple of things.
Looks like you might have an...
You think I haven't got enough?
That would be me, Miss Nefer.
And you are?
Who I am. It's
Conrian, I assume. And what's with the mask? Are you trying to hide your identity? In any case,
Yeah.
my name is Dainsleif. And yet, really,
I know.
then you flatter me, but none of.
So you're both from Conria, and it's...
Lord Skipper.
I'll tell you everything. I have never spoken openly of this before. The visionary.
Streamer is skipping lore.
gold, and
Sound the
last
alarms.
of the five. Rerir is.
In other words,
That's right.
you mentioned how...
Strangely, the fateful night took when I came to hear of this.
Okay,
My
we're
centuries on.
almost here.
But then
So, it's...
I cannot say what price would be worthy of such a uncovering
Yeah,
the truth
Rivia
of Rerir's
working for
past
KGB?
is the only.
Sounds pretty good to me. Feels like we just flagged down a random passerby.
Can I?
Hey, enough with the wise...
Relax. It was meant.
I'll give your proposal some serious thought.
Before that, there's a few...
Yeah, we're sharing the things about Crimson Moon
Now that we've
and
united the hearts of the three moon...
Columbina's
You've done so much
powers
for
are
me,
not enhanced.
So I want to become... From the moment I was born, my power has been slowly so far. I have yet to find a solution. It may turn out to be a problem that will... Even so, I will do everything in my power to help you drive out the Ray here of Solnari. As
Kutar.
Oh, yeah. She seems a lot more energetic and positive than she did when we first met.
defeating the Ray here of Solnari will be no easy task. While my strength slowly recovers, we'll also need to gather more intel.
Naturally. We should take all the help we can get if we hope to defeat him.
We've considered several viable plans now, but our choice hinges on the answers to a few key questions. Is it even possible to kill Rerir?
Oh, yeah.
What
He's gonna get
experiences shaped
revived.
the person or monster he became? And what's he really after?
Like, he was in tiny pieces and he revived.
Given Albedo's expertise in alchemy, I think we should leave him to try and answer the first of these questions.
Mm-hmm.
Understood.
As for the other two, I'm afraid we'll have to count on you again, Miss Nefer. Believe me when I say it's not my wish to burden you. But right now, relying on your skills is our only option.
So you're placing all your hopes on me, huh?
We can't thank you enough for agreeing to help
Yeah,
us.
Llama, work your charm.
Honestly,
Work
I-
your charm.
Can hardly believe how lucky we are.
You sure have a talent for changing your tune, Miss Moonchanter. Timid like Yehoda one moment, then Flintz's insincere flattery the next.
Ladies, please. I must object to your portrayal of
He's
me.
such a troll. I love him.
That's all. Feel free to keep bickering. Just pretend I'm not here.
I almost don't want to leave this room. I'm curious to see how this plays out.
Very entertaining.
I have faith in you, Miss Nefer. Something tells me you'll stand by us until the very end.
Oh? And what makes you so sure of that? What if I suddenly decide that my compensation is insufficient?
They are just flirting at this point.
This isn't about the money. I can sense that you've got a deep-seated distaste for Rerir. And knowing you, that alone is motive enough.
Look at them getting along so well. Like two peas in a pod.
And I'm the one they accuse of insincere flattery. There is no justice.
I like this cast of characters.
Miss Lauma, you have to understand something. Unlike you, I don't actually enjoy having everyone's hopes on my shoulders.
Is that right? Well, maybe the fact that I'm willing to put my hopes in other people says more about me than you. But the fact is, I also trust you. And that's because I know that you're someone we can count on.
Yeah, that's true. She may say whatever, but she is reliable.
Anyway, we've got our plan, so let's get moving. Mr. Dainsleif, let's talk. And Traveler, once we're finished, if you've nothing else planned, I'd like you to come with me.
This whole experience is teaching me a lot. For instance, I now know that when other issues come up in the future, I'll have far more luck getting Lauma to convince Miss Nefer than trying to do it myself.
Hate to say it, friend, but that's one of the funniest things I've heard in a while.
Why? You think I've got it wrong?
Quite the opposite. But what makes it so hilarious is how long it's taken you to realize.
Nefer and Dainsleif converse intently for quite some time. From the gravity of their expressions, you can tell how heavily the next stage of the plan weighs upon them both. After a short chat, Albedo and Durin, oh yeah, they are also here. They were very quiet. Head off with Varka on what they describe as a sample finding mission. Sample of what? Of Rerir? Lauma steps out for a while, then comes back loaded up with emergency medicine. She tells you that while people rarely expect to get hurt, it's her duty to be ready when they do. You and Paimon wait patiently for Nefer, content to see how everyone is working together. Once Nefer is finished, you follow her and Lauma back to the curatorium. Oh, this is the new thing. Flame, hello. Nope, not yet. I have started only about half an hour ago. I mean, this quest. Meow. Alright. No distractions. Nurseman, or maybe just go to sleep. I think we are gonna see Riria's beautiful face again very soon.
Thank you for waiting.
Oh yeah, Hoda is here too.
We actually used the time to help Dainsleif get a room at the hotel.
That's very considerate of you. Now, I trust you share my curiosity about Rerir's past. And you seem fairly familiar with Mr. Dainsleif already.
That's right. We know each other for quite some time now. Oh, it's been 5 years.
We spoke at some length after the meeting. He was the one who suggested I should invite you to join this operation. He feels confident that these secrets will be safe with you.
Dane has a lot of faith in us, that's for sure.
Thanks for your trust too, Nefer.
Likewise. I appreciate that you got right on board without interrogating me about why I invited you. It shows that you trust me to explain everything in due course.
That's because we know what you're capable of. We appreciate you too, Nefer. You might have been forced to help in the beginning, but this time, it was your choice.
That's one way to put it. Another is this, that once a decision's been made, it's set in stone. After that, my only goal is to see it through.
Oh, do I see the stone? Yeah, I have just noticed. This is the stone that Dory gave her, isn't it? I think so, yeah. Okay. Gonna see the past. Moth Lindis, maybe? Nourishment. Okay, you can stay. I'm not the boss of you.
All right. So
Yeah,
here's
that
how
she
it
scammed
is.
Dory.
I'm going to access Rarir's thoughts again using my confidential method. Now, I'm sure you've seen things like this before on your travels, so you're surely well aware of how dangerous it can be. The reason I've gathered you all here is to ensure my safety during the proceedings. I plan for us to enter the fragment of his consciousness together, and once inside, I will focus on searching for information.
Oh, good. Now we will see what
Think
happens.
of this as a diving expedition into someone's brain. If I'm the diver, you are my safety equipment, tasked with keeping me alive while I'm under the surface. Once the ceremony begins, we will all be spying on privileged information. But in the interests of safety, you must remain absolutely silent at all times. We will discuss our observations after the ceremony has concluded. Lastly, any individuals of a weaker constitution
Paimon,
are
you're
advised
out.
not to partake in the ceremony.
For now, you're
In
weaker
any
constitution.
case, Paimon has her own job to do, which requires staying in the room but not joining the ceremony.
Nefer conspicuously left out the details of her confidential method. I guess her brain diving techniques are a trade secret.
Well, good luck, everyone. Sounds like all Paimon can do is cross her fingers and root for you guys.
Yeah, Paimon, just do whatever.
There's a little more to it than that.
Oh,
I was being serious when I said you have a job to do. While the rest of us are inside Rarir's mind, it's imperative that we have a team member on the outside. In the event that something goes wrong, you will be our first responder. I don't anticipate any issues, but the extra level of safety will be greatly appreciated.
yeah, nobody was the first responder last time, I think.
I second that. This is a dangerous operation here, and you're our whole rescue team. That's pretty much the most important job in the crew.
So, Paimon's like the
Yeah,
lifeguard?
exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, got it.
Good. Please, take a seat. We'll get started momentarily.
I'm really feeling the FOMO.
Did Mr.
For not
Dainsleif
pulling
tell
Nefer.
you anything else?
He told me that he believes Rarir kept some big secrets in his life. He's not sure that they were the cause of his eventual downfall, but he's asked me to uncover what those secrets were all the same.
Yeah, it's interesting that they were not really close.
But surely you're not planning to go through with this, no matter the cost.
If you think that, you'd be overestimating me. I'm a businesswoman, not a mercenary. But I do have my own professional reasons for taking this job. You think I'd turn down the opportunity to get a first-hand glimpse into Conrian history?
Yeah,
No
exactly.
chance.
This is too interesting.
Well, as long as you don't let morbid curiosity get in the way of safety concerns, we're good. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
You're such a killjoy.
She's got incense candles, almost feels like a summoning ritual. Yeah, like... Or like that time with the Spirit Borneo in Sumeru. Seems like Nefer still has no intention of sharing her trade secrets, but now is not exactly the moment to pry. I see there is a chess set on the table. Could that have something to do with her intel gathering methods?
All right, I'm good to go.
All set over here, too.
I'm ready.
Promise, Paimon, you'll be extra careful.
Pinky promise.
All right.
The cold may
Let
freeze.
your whole body
How was it?
relax.
The cold may freeze
about
my
to begin.
pinky.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes, chat. Just be careful.
Phew.
Open your eyes.
Could this be his office?
Oh, we are in a new place. All right.
Pretty standard setup. Bookshelves, paperwork, files.
I saw last stream that it reminds me of Enconomia. Yeah, and a lot of people were also calling it Unified Civilization. This name I either skipped or more likely forgot. Maybe didn't pay enough attention to it. Oops.
According to Dainsliff, Rarier used to be an intelligence operative. Chances are there's plenty of top secret intel stashed away in this room.
Yeah.
Is this where you keep your secrets, Rarier? Can't say I'm not looking forward to this.
I am. This is probably where we'll see the scene from the trailer. Okay, let's first... Ick. Oh, we can jump now. Good.
Bookshelves full of documents. Looks like these are all files, packed with the personal details of individual Conrians. The Crimson Moon Dynasty preceded the eclipse. Since Rarier worked as a secret agent during the latter, it stands to reason that he was tasked with purging remnants of the old dynasty. Yep, lines up exactly with what Dainsliff told me.
Yay.
Wonder what kind of encryption technique this is. Seems like it has to be inserted into that camouflage device nearby. Aha! It's an audio recording.
Ooh. They had an audio recordings. Well, they were a highly technological nation.
Please, hear me out. I can't shake this feeling that someone's been spying on our house.
Oh shit.
No, I'm not being paranoid. It's true.
This is probably from the one of the Crimson Moon descendants.
I saw someone dressed in all black. It was a couple of days back, but that was on another street, not near my house. I swear, I know what I saw.
There's a note in the margin. Surveillance of the Runforther residence has concluded. We apprehended the target and filed the mission report last night. Could the voice in the recording belong to one of Rarier's targets?
Yeah, definitely. Damn, I'm so sorry about them. Oh, more documents.
A file tucked inside a folder. The title reads, Dear Breakfast Shop Owner. It's a list of names, but at this stage I have no idea who any of them even are.
More targets. Potential targets. Guys, there is moss and grass and plants inside your office. Roots in the roof. Box.
A box containing a ring inlaid with a precious gem.
His engagement ring.
Must be for his girlfriend.
Well, her engagement ring? Okay. I think we investigated everything but the main mission. Oh, what's this? No? I can't go here? Okay. Where is the... Sorry, Nefer, I didn't... Yeah, that's not my intention. I mean... Sorry. I just wanted to see where the light is coming from. But that was very inappropriate. Oh, also... Why can we fight? Can we go outside? No. Alright, I'm ready to move on.
He looks even gloomier than last time.
Ooh,
I wonder what's changed.
damn. His light is gone.
He looks even gloomier.
I almost missed the mirror, by the way. Let's sit.
Today's files are in. Time to wade through them, just like usual.
Oh yeah, this is from the trailer. Skip.
Male, 51. Occupation, cook. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has maintained frequent contact with other descendants over the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty. Neutralized. This one should be archived under purged targets.
Purge targets. I am getting bad chills from this.
Female, 23. Occupation, office clerk. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has maintained frequent contact with other descendants over the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty. Neutralized. Another one for purged targets. Sounds like she was that other man's daughter. Never mind. What's it got to do with me?
Yeah, what's it got to do with you? You like executed. Okay. Calm, chill. Nurseman, no, I haven't.
Male,
Nah, me.
40. Occupation, teacher. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has been observed making contact with other descendants during the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty. Neutralized on... Just another nobody for the archive.
Yeah, sure, just another nobody. Nurseman, no, I'm talking about the quest. I just answered you that I haven't done any events.
Come to think of it, I remember surveilling this man. A case like his never would have been considered a priority in the past. Huh. He barely even interacted with other Crimson Moon descendants.
Okay. And then we're moving to children. Wonderful.
Female, 16. Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has been observed making contact with other descendants during the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty. Neutralized on...
I don't even want to say anything.
Filed. I have no recollection of this girl. None whatsoever. She doesn't seem to be anyone important, but then again, how many of them really are?
Nah, I'm not mad about chat, I'm mad about the genocide going on in the story quest. I think that's a little more serious.
Female, 13. Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has been observed making neutralized on...
Oops. Sorry. I clicked. Accidentally. Oh, can we go back? No? Shit. Okay.
Filed. Male, 11. Occupation, none.
Oh.
Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has not been observed making any contact with other descendants during the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
Yeah. And this one has no contact, but still a threat to the dynasty.
neutralized and...
Man, what are you doing? For real.
Male,
6.
6. Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
Yeah, they're really going there.
It's funny, isn't it? Your job is becoming both harder and easier at the same time, depending on how you look at it. Sooner or later, the Crimson Moon descendants will be completely wiped out. But as their numbers dwindle, they become harder and harder to track down.
That's not how it is.
Jesus.
Fortunately, however, most of the able-bodied adults have already been taken care of. The remaining weaklings will be increasingly easy to deal with.
No! No. My job is to ensure the survival of the Eclipse Dynasty. And the only way to do that is by eliminating any and all potential threats. It's a perfectly every single one of my colleagues can attest to my fairness. And if my friends were aware of the facts, I know they'd back me up too. Assuming, of course, that they were aware of all the facts.
Yeah. Like, I understand, but that's not excusable. Oh, that way. Wait, where are we going? Where is the exit? Here? Ah, yes. Let's try to look out the window. What's up there? No, this is heavy stuff. Yeah, Nurseman, thanks. I don't have any monetization, so yeah, but I'm glad that you would like to send a gift. Send it to any other streamer on my behalf. All right.
Mr. Vedifalnir?
Vedifalnir.
It's been quite some time since we last met.
Rerir, I trust you're here because you have something important to discuss.
Also, I wonder... What was the voice that was talking to him? Maybe the Abyss already?
Forgive me. I wasn't tuning out, it's just, I noticed you didn't even phrase that as a question. As if you knew I was coming. Tell me, does someone in your position ever feel the need to ask questions at all?
It is indeed within my power to foresee certain things. Things like your arrival.
Yeah, but not everything, probably.
I was just thinking. It won't be long before I'll be inviting both you and Dane to my wedding.
Oh.
That isn't a lie, but nor is it a fact as such. It's a wish, isn't it?
Yeah, Vedifalnir probably saw that no wedding will be happening.
No fooling a prophet, is there?
Ever since that day we met for drinks, I knew it was only a matter of time before you came looking for me.
Does it feel good? Knowing how the future will unfold.
I'm afraid the notions of good and bad fail to capture the complexity of what such a power entails. Once you've seen what will come to pass, it can be all too easy to succumb to fear and melancholy. Unless, of course, you learn to abandon these feelings. You fear my silence, and long to hear the words I left unspoken that day.
Yeah, I would too.
That's right.
You must have noticed my reluctance to broach the subject. And the reason is simple. Because the truth could never have lived up to your hopes. For both our sakes, such words are better left unsaid. The burden of prophecy was never meant for your shoulders.
So who exactly do you deem worthy to hear your prophecies? None but our exalted king?
Or rather, our king as he once was.
You're closer to his majesty than I am. You must know better than anyone how much he's changed.
Yeah. The king is insane.
You say that as though it is to my benefit. Yet precisely because of that, I dare not speak rashly. A king can turn out to be the most virtuous of rulers, or a tyrant more terrible than the most vicious of dragons.
Yeah, I feel like we are getting more into the tyrant territory already for a long time here. Oh, Lakari! Hello, hello, hello! Nice to see you! I'm getting through the main quest. And it's very heavy. There is some extermination of people happening. Yay. How is your day? Okay, let me catch my breath for a second. Music is very good here as well. Just finished your stream? Oh, what were you streaming today? Also, yeah. Good time to relax. So far, it's just a lot of talking here. Overwatch. Nice. Alright. Let me return to the lore.
You are so wise and far-sighted, yet still you would have me live in fear of the unknown?
Yeah.
You make a fair point. Especially given my silence alone was all it took to send you spiraling downwards.
Yeah, he seems a very anxious person.
Very
Understandable
well,
then. Oh, is he going to tell him that the wedding is not happening?
Let me offer you some advice. And I say this not as a prophet or a visionary, but simply as the brother of your friend. For many reasons, there is very little chance of your marriage ending in happiness.
Yeah, that is it.
If happiness is what you seek, you should find another fiancé.
Sad.
Hold on. There's that same black fog again. Could this memory belong to Thelindis?
Okay.
Guess I'd better tread carefully.
Overwatch makes you a worse person? Yeah, I can understand that. When I play anything with my friends, even Peak, I become swearing like 3-4 times more than when I play by myself. Like, I'm the calmest person ever. But if I play games like that... Yeah. It brings the worst in people. And the funniest, sometimes. Okay, Thelindis. What's up?
Wait. Hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity. His name is Rayrir.
Ah, we are starting
and he
from
claims to be one of the king's
the
guards.
last part. Okay.
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner.
Why
are you telling me all of this now?
Okay, pause. Are they going to tell us what he told her last time? I hope so, yeah. What about Hollow Knight? Oh, okay. Yeah. When I play games like Hollow Knight, yeah, it can rile me up.
Simple. It's because
It's because?
I want you to kill him.
Okay.
You are the only person he would never suspect.
Damn. I saw some other streamers playing the Act 3 quest, like in the background while I was working, and most of them speculated that he wanted her to kill Revia. I didn't even think about it.
No, absolutely not. I would never dream of doing such a despicable thing.
Ooh. Spicy.
So you'll just stand by and watch him slaughter us to the last? Do not forget that the blood of the Crimson Moon flows in your veins too.
Who is this Arlecchino's child? Yeah, this child is from the Crimson Moon dynasty, and Arlecchino is their descendant. Also, this girl, the blonde one, is also from this dynasty, but for some reason her eyes are different. Yeah, and these guys are getting exterminated. Yay!
The blood of the Crimson Moon? What does that matter now? The dynasty has long been dead and gone. You think that alone is reason enough for me to throw away everything I have?
Why wouldn't it be? You two were once a child of the Crimson Moon, just like me. Don't tell me you've never felt so much as a flicker of fury for the way we were trampled into the dust.
As long as you promise to abandon this pipe dream of restoring your dynasty, I can try to persuade him. Or have him persuade the Vinster King.
Yeah, Thalindis is Delulu. Persuading the Tyrant King is kind of impossible. Persuading Reria, maybe, but something is gonna go wrong.
Persuade the Vinster King?
Yep. Same reaction, sorry.
Do you even know why he's so obsessed with hunting us down? Why he keeps trying to force us to hand over our secrets? Over and over again? Or why we refuse to give up on restoring the dynasty? The Vinster King. A blind fool. His eyes clouded by powers from beyond this world. A petty little man with a miser's heart. And he dares to sit upon the throne? Mark my words. Sooner or later, Conria will fall. And it will be his doing.
And that's what happened.
If you can't bring yourself to do it, so be it. Just you watch. It won't be long before calamity descends upon us all.
The Rehir of Solnari. That really is quite a secret you've been keeping from me, Rerir.
Yeah, I guess the wedding is over.
But who am I to talk? Am I really any better? I've kept my own past a secret this whole time too.
That's not a good basis for marriage. Really. Don't keep secrets.
Love should be built on honesty. But ours was born from lies. And yet, is it really so wrong to hide things that would only make life harder? If we don't cover up the parts that no one else should see, how can we go on pretending to be normal?
Also true. But the truth will come to light, and then where you'll be.
Vedifulnir must have known all this. And that's why he made his prophecy. In the end, nothing stays hidden forever.
There is no such thing as happy marriages? No, I beg to differ. I know some. Alright. She knows about some of the prophecy of Ved.
But I won't just sit by and watch this disaster unfold. I'll do everything in my power to protect what I cannot afford to lose.
Yeah. But there is no such thing as happy marriages in Genshin, apparently.
No matter who I have to face.
Ooh. I like her. She is very determined. Even though also very conflicted. Oh my god, I got scared.
Was that Rerir who just walked past the window? Doesn't it give you the chills that he still takes the same road to work every day? As if nothing ever happened.
Ooh.
Those people at the deli.
At the
Enough
deli?
already. They're clearly pretty taken by their own disguises, so just smile and play along. Pull the rug from under beasts like that, and you'll risk having your throat torn out. Deli? Oh. They're talking about those people from the opposition. Right. I'd almost forgotten they used to run a deli. People of no consequence always vanish so easily. And no one even remembers them.
Nah, that's not true. People was just talking about them, so someone remembers.
But surely you can see he's not the man he pretends to be. So many have died already, and they say that the king's madness grows with each passing day. We're not going to survive this, are we? But why does it have to be this way? Do we really deserve to die just because of the blood that runs through our veins? Felindis, are you even listening?
Oh, her eyes are also not...
Sorry, Freether.
Freether.
My mind was off wandering.
Yeah, her eyes are also not crisscrossed.
I heard you, though. You're talking about what Rerir said. He's just following the king's orders. He's a secret agent, and it's his job to hunt down rebels and dissidents.
Yeah, just his job. He is still responsible, though. Unfortunately.
By the time you first met him, he'd already taken lives. Maybe he was using you from the very beginning.
No. Rerir has no idea I have anything to do with the Crimson Moon. My family are only distant relatives of the main lineage, and besides, my eyes are perfectly ordinary.
Yeah, but also they're not Conrian.
Truth be told, apart from my teacher, pretty much no one knows I have any connection to any of it. It's been a long time since my family severed ties.
Yeah. I don't know, they are kind of killing people even who have no ties, but just maybe a small connection, the smallest one.
But as Orlog said, who could possibly talk sense into that raving lunatic of a king? No one.
I'll work something out. Trust me, I'm with you all. But for now, you need to keep yourselves hidden. Don't let anyone find you, anyone at all. Don't forget that Rerir is an Eclipse operative. You need to be extra careful when he's around. And when I am too. For now, don't come looking for me. And if anything happens to me, just act like we've never met.
If even you can't escape this, what hope do the rest of us have? But after all this time together, surely he wouldn't lay a hand on you.
Yeah, but also he is not the only operative they have.
I won't speak in his defense. Nor can I give you a clear answer to that question. But I'll do everything I can to put an end to this. Here, hold on to this. If an opportunity to escape presents itself, take it. You'll be glad you took some spare change.
Guys, my head hurts from all of this.
You call that change? But what about you?
I've got a job, and there's still money coming in. But you can't go anywhere right now. Please think about yourself for once.
Yeah, there is no mystery here, just people trying to survive in authoritarian government. I can understand that. Okay, now we go through this door.
Another day, another round of assassination training. Training ground is just beyond this hidden passageway.
When you kill a person, doesn't it bother you when you end up covered in their blood?
Ew.
Why would it? Aren't we all just walking blood bags?
Oh well.
But not everyone
Mr.
was
Cynical?
accustomed to hunting down others like prey. You've been a hunter for so long now. You seem to have forgotten that most people don't just go around killing one another.
Leave me alone.
Easy way, just okay. Yeah. If only that would be that simple. I mean, it usually ends this way, but after a lot of shit and a lot of dead people. And then another bad government. Oh, can't go here. Yeah, we're getting too real here. Let's just...
Make sure you have a firm grip on the handle. Then choose your angle well.
Okay.
Keep your movements light and brisk. Pray won't sense a thing.
I love that. How about no one's ever died a quiet death in your hands?
I work clean. No traces.
Well, the quest is pretty political, so I'm more talking about the quest. It's just a bad coincidence.
That doesn't make it different. The king just happens to be like now. What if suddenly he doesn't?
That won't happen.
What here?
He's changed. Ever since he fell into the spell of that hour.
Ooh.
In the beginning, he only had you take out a handful of ability.
What power? Ah, the abyss? Okay.
The ones I've dealt with have always been guilty. And I've carried out my work flawlessly.
But yeah,
Can't hide the truth.
we don't talk about real life politics on this stream. Oh, is this what's gonna make him suspect Lindis? Oh shit. Investigate, investigate. Okay, let's go right.
Delindis, do you still remember Orlog?
Orlog.
Yes, I do.
The boy who was pretending to sell flowers. You spoke for quite a while, didn't you?
Yes, we did. What about him?
He did.
He was arrested 2 days ago. Chances are he's already dead.
He...
I just don't get it! After everything he's done, why do you still stand by him? Or does it mean nothing to you that people keep dying?
No, that's not... Just hear me out.
I need to go now, Thelindis. They're looking for us. You take care too. If you ever need a place to hide, come find us.
Has she still done nothing? Like, at all?
Author Thelindis. Over the course of this week, the research object was
she's a
subjected
researcher.
to interference for a total of 47 hours for experimental purposes. The results are as follows. All subjects of observation that were sent inside have now... The situation within is proving more problematic than anticipated. No progress whatsoever. What now? Won't you give me even a glimmer of hope? Things are getting worse by the day. I have to find a way or we'll all be in danger. But I... If all this research comes to nothing, what then? Sooner or later, it'll be my neck on the line. But could he really bring himself to kill me?
That's a good question, hmm? He is also under the influence of the Abyss.
No.
Kind of.
Surely he wouldn't have the heart.
Bad mushrooms, guys. Don't eat bad mushrooms. Oh shit.
Why won't you just let us go? We don't even know each other. All we want
That's
is to live
creepy.
ordinary, peaceful lives.
You want to live?
Yeah? What's so strange about that?
Yes. I just want to go on living. Is that really such an unforgivable crime?
You want to go on living.
Yeah, go on.
I want to keep living too. To keep living forever. That's why I have no choice but to continue on the path I'm on.
That's...
If only some savior would suddenly swoop down and change the way the world is. Too bad that's not going to happen.
That's a very shit reasoning. Not the full one. But yeah.
Imagine that.
Oh.
If there really were such a person, you and I wouldn't be standing here like this, would we?
I guess the Lindis tried to do something on a global scale.
So these files are in. Time to wade through them just like usual. No, I don't get tired of it. It's my job. And not only am I lucky to have it, I'm good at it too.
And that's not convincing yourself.
Wait.
Oh?
That's...
Is her file finally here?
Thalindis?
Oh. Turns. Tables.
No. No!
Yeah.
Why? But you bear no mark of the Crimson Moon. How could you possibly have anything to do with them? It cannot be! A diluted bloodline. Carefully concealed. I see it now. You've been living in the shadows just like me. What a fool I've been. Numbing myself with talk of justice.
Yeah.
Even imagining my friends would back me up. But in the end,
Irminsul.
Finster King! How far are you going to take this? From the direct bloodline to secondary offshoots? And then what?
Yeah. 6-year-old children he could justify. But his girlfriend, no.
Today it's the
That's too far.
Of the Crimson Moon. Who will it be tomorrow? Will you not rest until everyone down here is dead?
Duh.
No. This cannot go on. This is where it ends.
Well, at least that gave him motivation. It didn't end well, as we know, but still. Ah. Ooh, a chest. Okay, can we breathe? And when I say I'm a calm person, I just say I'm not crying because of this, but I know a lot of people are gonna be.
You're really letting me go?
Oh, can't wait to see everyone's reactions.
I am.
Oh.
As long as you can guarantee that no one will find you.
Oh, she was one of the next targets. Oh, this girl is so lucky.
Don't worry, I'll be extra careful. No one will know I was here. But what about you?
Me?
If you let me go, you won't be able to complete your mission, will you?
Good point. In that case, maybe you should stay.
Bad joke.
No, please! I just want to see the outside world again. To...
Go on living?
Yes. I know you're a man of your word. So please, just let me go.
If I let you leave, what will become of me? Just kidding. Go, now. But remember, don't let anyone know you were caught. We'll be seeing each other again very soon if you do.
Even shadows in the dark must live by a code. But you can't save everyone.
You've been whispering in my ear for days now, Vedifilnir.
It's Vedifilnir.
What are you trying to do? Break me down?
Oh, I thought it was the Abyss.
I only say this because you long for an answer to your problems. Let her go, Rerir, or you risk losing everything.
I will not abandon Thelindis.
Then you'll need a little more vigilance and a lot more power. The world is changing, Rerir.
Or maybe it's both?
Keep your eyes peeled for your moment of opportunity.
That voice used to be so unclear. But now I know exactly whose it is. It's Vedifilnir. He won't tell me how to actually resolve any of this, but he keeps trying to manipulate me like a puppet. What's his game here? Tell me then. What will this moment of opportunity look like? And no answer. He's like a ghost. Always disturbing me when I'm on edge, but never answering when I need him most.
So, the Eclipse Dynasty was purging, well, massacring the descendants of the Crimson Moon. And it seems like it was all connected to the Vinster King's research. The King's obsession with abyssal power left the future of Conria hanging in the balance.
Yeah, and then it crushed.
No wonder every aspect of Rerir's life was so unstable. And it looks like this Thelindis, Rerir's would-be fiancée, herself belonged to a sub-branch of the Crimson Moon Dynasty's descendants. It almost defies belief that a couple like them could hide the truth from each other for so long. If the Vinster King hadn't intervened in such a drastic way, they might have gone on deceiving each other for the rest of their lives. And why does Vedifilnir, Daneslif's older brother, keep talking in Rerir's head?
Thanks for the summary.
This guy kept more secrets than
That
I
was
ever imagined.
a lot of information.
The human mind is like a vast desert of shifting sands. When you follow the flow of someone's memories, you only ever see the parts they're willing to let surface. Time for something a bit more creative. We've been inside Rerir's mind this whole time, building up a picture of his psyche. There's already enough clues on the board to start reading between the lines and mapping out the rest. Now, we can finally begin to put the pieces together.
Is it time for the chess piece?
Sure, it'll only be a reconstruction. Part simulation, part reasoning. But it's usually pretty accurate. Once we've built up a cognitive profile, we just need to cross-check the logic behind his actions. And then we'll be able to take a sneak peek at whatever it is that Rerir has really been hiding.
Yes. Chess game time. Who is this? Is it... Oh, please.
Rerir, are you there?
Oh. Oh, we are playing. Okay, that's cool. Like a mini game, I like it. Moving pieces consumes action points. When all your action points are used up, you'll be returned to the previous save point. When a piece moves to a square within this marking, you'll gain the corresponding number of action points. Okay, I see. Ah, shit. Like this. Camera is a little wonky.
Come out, it's urgent.
Dane? What's wrong?
Interesting. Rary is like a wolf, and Dainsleif is just Dainsleif.
Quick, come with me. I'll explain everything once we've met up with the others.
Okay. I'll come. But the Lindis is still over at the Universitas. I'll need to leave her a note.
Beautiful pieces, by the way.
All right then, but make it quick.
I've never seen Dane so worked up before. Whatever this is, it must be big trouble.
Oh, is this the day when Conry fell? Make use of movement squares to move pieces in the marked directions. Okay, guys, we're playing a little bit of platformer. Chess. Moving does not consume action points. Alright. I don't see shit. Okay, now I do. Oop. No? Okay, I see what I have to do. Good. Ooh. Who are these guys?
Well, this is a nice
Rhine
change,
daughter.
meeting you all at this hour. When men and women of ambition can speak face to face in broad daylight, I say that's a big step forward for our dear Conria.
Interesting. So her symbol is a horse.
Don't be ridiculous. We do not fear the day. Why would we seek refuge in the night?
Yeah, Surtology, of course, a sword because he's for the strength.
You might ask your blade that same question. I'm told it prefers the cover of darkness.
I wonder if her horse chess piece has something to do with the new boss.
The word on the street is that Surtology only strikes when he has an unfair advantage.
Ooh, burned him.
But that is patently false. I see you're missing an arm and a leg. Surely only a fair fight could explain that.
If this is your way of offering me replacement limbs, believe me, I'll take them.
Oh, we can certainly discuss that. With bioalchemy, anything is possible. Assuming I have your full support in my research.
Lunatic.
Yeah.
Roptatir.
Surtology.
What brings you here?
Roptatir? Is it like a mask?
Why, Dainsleif, of course. He invited me. Please, cast aside your apprehensions, Miss Rhindaughter. Whatever the rumors may say, I am but a humble servant of the king, and I can assure you he affords me no greater convenience than he does you.
Well, the Universitas Magistrorum won't stop fawning over you.
Yeah, he wanted knowledge.
So at least some of the rumors must be true. You're clearly doing well for yourself, so drop the humble servant act. It endears you to no one. You're president of the Universitas Magistrorum.
Ooh.
The chief royal mage known as the Wise.
Yeah, Roptatir the Wise. Okay, I remember that now.
And by far the most favored among the 4 pillars of Conria. Vice President Veet doesn't even try to hide his envy when he sees you.
My success is the product of hard work and good luck. It's as simple
I
as
like
that.
his voice.
Were
Well,
the king not
all of
such
their
an
voices, of
extremist,
course, but
I hardly think I would have
they
received a senior post at my
sued
age.
them.
Of course, no job is without its gripes. Serving a king like ours can be a challenging task, as I'm sure you can imagine. And as for
Yeah,
Eftervit,
when he is
in missing out
insane.
on the presidency, he's dodged a mountain of stress. Like everything else in life, it comes with pros and cons.
Who is Eftervit? Do they pronounce it like that?
And as for Eftervit,
Eftervit.
in missing out.
All right, all right.
You're all here. I apologize for the short notice, but it was an emergency.
You must be Rerir.
Oh, that's a lot of tension.
Mr. Sertologi. Yes, I handled your case file during your sentencing. Nothing personal, of course. I'm pleasantly surprised that you remember me.
You're clearly a person of substance if you've been invited here. But Dainsleif, you'd better have a very good reason for convening this little gathering.
Yeah, that's a gathering of a lot of very serious and insane people.
It's my brother, Vedafenir. After he spoke at the court this morning, the king was so infuriated by his words that he had him blinded in both eyes and thrown in prison.
Vedafenir in prison? Strange. I thought the king trusted him and Heroptatir more than anyone else in the world.
Yeah. And now they know that they can be next.
Does this mean the king's circle of trust just got even smaller?
It has nothing to do with trust. It's about what the king wants, which is as clear as day to anyone paying attention.
Oh, enlighten me, please.
I simply appease him, because it's in the best interests of the Universitas Magistrorum.
And also because you're slimy. Vedafenir, perhaps less
Tell
so,
him yes.
but still, a visionless visionary? It rather inclines me to think that qualifications are not what get you ahead in Conria.
Do you honestly think this is an important discussion to be having right now?
Dane, what are you planning to do?
Rescue Vedafenir, I assume.
Correct. It will mean storming the palace by force. Tonight. I need all of you on my side.
That's far too dangerous. And don't forget, Dainsleif, you're captain of the Royal Guard. You swore an oath to the throne.
You've been planning this for a while, haven't you?
I have no desire to commit treason. But whatever critique the king may have of Vedafenir, disfiguring your most loyal subject for putting the best interests of his court and nation first, this is not the conduct of a wise ruler. My blade will force the king to see the error of his ways.
So, Vedafenir's prophecy enraged the king. I'm sure it wasn't what he wanted to hear, but if he won't take counsel even from the visionary, that is deeply troubling news. The extent of His Majesty's madness is now all too clear. The question is, how does a man like me get out of this situation unscathed?
Yeah.
You have noble ambitions,
And you have to
Dane,
grab your girlfriend.
but I'm afraid they don't do much for a guy like me. I'm not interested in saving the world. All I want is a letter of pardon.
Yeah, you can't stay away from this.
A letter of pardon? For whom? Thelindis? The chances of the Vinster King issuing a pardon for anyone connected to the Crimson Moon seem vanishingly slim. This black fog over the board must have some connection to Thelindis. But why is it taking this form? Does it have something to do with Rerir's past?
Interesting. Lokari just looked into the live stream. They are saying they used E6 Irene to make her look good. I hope you're capping. I hope someone is not correct. Because she looked pretty good. They wouldn't lie on their live stream. I hope. So at least whatever they told she could do at E0. The question is probably numbers. I heard that her E6 is not good. But I don't know. I heard it on Twitter and you shouldn't trust Twitter. They never say anything good. Yeah, I still have hope. That's what I want to say, but I'm probably gonna pull for Tribi.
Another mystery I'll need to unravel.
Okay. Oh, fight. Consume the marked number of action points to defeat your opponent's pieces. Your pieces will only attack when they have more action points than needed to defeat your opponent's piece. Gotcha. Ooh. Wait. Uh-huh. Damn. That's wrong. I don't like that it's in the angle. Like, I get confused. Oh, that's not good. Shit. Okay, he's dead. That's... I'm fine. Nice. Wrong way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wrong way.
Author Thalindis.
Okay. Yeah, do you want to get any of the free 5 stars? I'm saving. I have all I need from the store.
Over the course of this week, the research object was subjected to interference for a total of 60 hours for experimental purposes. The results are as follows.
What is the research per object? Was that the Crimson Moon they were experimenting with?
Research dating back to the Crimson Moon Dynasty has established 2
Marrow,
points
yes.
regarding Moon Marrow. Firstly, its origins have something to do with a god's power. Secondly, it serves as a portal to an as-yet indeterminate location.
Ooh.
Moon Marrow can thus be defined as a spatial gateway.
We're getting cosmos stuff. Space stuff. Well, it's been a long time coming in Genshin. I can't wait for the day when Genshin and HSR intertwine their lore more than they're doing it now. Like, right now it is very vague, it is mostly speculation.
However, there are a number of hurdles to overcome before we can answer the question of where it leads to. To start with, opening the gateway requires a specific power source, which the relevant literature indicates.
Oop. Waiting for Ho-Ho? Yeah, I will also have to. You're not alone in this. And I also don't have Ho-Ho, but I don't know if I want her anymore. I have enough healers and buffers. Okay. Opening the gateway requires a specific power source.
An enormous amount of power is then required to keep the gate open. Currently, the total power output of our instruments remains in the single digits. To make matters worse, I am now the only staff member remaining in the Moon Marrow lab. The Universitas Magistrorum recently decided to move most of its personnel into abyssal energy research, which has stymied all Crimson Moon-related projects.
Yeah, people are getting too close and handsy with the abyss. Yeah. You need Ho-Ho for fine and And Aggie? For Aggie, yes, probably. Finan, he would be happy with a Danhan, Preservation Danhan.
This is not a wise move. I have always maintained that placing all our hopes in a single source of power is risky, especially one as poorly understood as this, as well as making ourselves overly reliant on a single resource. We are neglecting other promising technologies.
True.
I apologize if this comes across as disrespectful. But as a Moon Marrow researcher, I desperately want to see the world beyond the gateway. If we really made it there one day, what would we find? And how would we go about taming the unknown? My imagination is endlessly fueled by questions such as these.
Yeah, no wonder Celestia would strike them down. Okay, more fighting. Yeah, Preservation Danhan is really good when you build him. And also he's free, which makes him double good. Whoop. Oh, really? Okay. Okay, will that be enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, no, not this way. Nice. My brain is still working.
This is for you. I heard you're gonna leave the city with your parents.
The Lindis. Did you hear
At least her
about
parents are alive.
what happened?
I've heard nothing. Rerir got back very late last Friday, and he was acting a little unusual, but he slept pretty well, so I'm guessing whatever he did was a good deed. You never saw him, and I don't know what he did. And this conversation never happened. You understand?
What if he finds out that you pried into his secrets?
If Conria was so technologically advanced, why didn't they have cameras? If the king was so paranoid, he would put surveillance everywhere.
Don't be silly. I
But
don't know what
that's
secrets
good
he
that
does
he
or doesn't
didn't.
have. All I know is he's just a normal guy who happens to run some errands for the king.
Are you scared of him?
I don't know. The Rerir I know doesn't match the person you all describe. Logically, I should be scared of him. And yet, I don't want to lose him.
Yeah, people are contradictory, that's normal, unfortunately.
But enough about that. You should get going, and be careful with the package I gave you. Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
What's in it?
A piece of the moon. All you need to know is that as long as you keep it safe, then in the future, everyone will be able to see a red moon.
Whoa. For real?
A red moon? You mean our moon?
That's right. Our moon. Promise me you'll look after it.
I promise, the Lindis.
The Crimson Moon bloodline will never die out. Its light, the color of blood, will become like a fire that flows in our veins, no matter how long it takes.
Also, I just understand, I have no idea what it represents. That Reria is killing all these guys. Oh, insufficient. Alright. Also insufficient. Oh shit. Wait. Huh. Let's try another way. Maybe I don't have to kill all of them. Maybe I just have to move. Oh shit, I can't. Yeah.
Hurry, everyone, and stick to the plan.
Sir Dainsleif, what are you? Is this treason?
Ah, these are the gods. Okay. The top-up bonus. Oh, yeah. As a free-to-play, can't relate, but yeah.
You know what happens to those who betray the throne. Please, don't do this.
It is the king himself who has betrayed the throne. He has betrayed all of Conria.
Yeah, a long time ago. Come on now.
If you have any love left for justice in your heart, you should join me.
Yeah, that's it.
It's showtime. Dane and his group will handle the troops in the palace. Then Hraptatir and Rheindotter will disarm the security measures.
It's showtime.
My job is to enter the prison and rescue Vedifalnir.
Oh, interesting.
Stay safe. Wish me luck.
Look after my brother.
Oh, Dane loved his brother.
Draw your blade. It is time for justice to prevail.
Ooh. We're gonna have to go through all of this? Yes, we are. Oh, not this way. That way. Oop. Uh-oh. Wait. Wrong way again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I don't have to kill him. Them. Good. Shit. Yeah, thank you. That was wrong way. No. Okay, what? 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Done.
This place is filthy. The smell is abominable. Clearly, the king doesn't allow his prisoners a single shred of dignity. This is dire. Found you. Hello, Mr. Vedafilnir.
It's you.
Oh, what is his chess piece?
Surprised? Oh, wait. I guess surprise isn't an emotion that prophets feel very often.
I certainly felt some surprise in the moment when I was blinded. Surprise at the king's sheer ignorance. Surprise at just how unfairly this world responds to words of earnest remonstration.
I'm curious. What did you prophesize this time?
Is it like the star?
It wasn't a prophecy. It was a word of warning.
A snake.
Someone had to say it.
A serpent.
The king has forsaken all reason in pursuit of his obsessions. I simply told him that if he continues on this path, Conria will surely fall.
Yeah, then of course he flipped out. He's a mad tyrant.
But he didn't listen. Worse still, he stabbed you in both eyes and locked you away. Dane asked for my help. The court is in complete chaos now, but I'm sure you predicted that.
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw, yet I am powerless to change it. Fate is an immutable force. I can but lament as the inevitable unfolds. I do wonder whether giving a man the power to see the future is nothing more for him than slowly crush his spirit.
Forgive my curtness, Vedafilnir, but the king did not suddenly turn on you today. His suspicions have been brewing for a long time. You can't have wisdom beyond the reach of your fellow man without attracting his fear and suspicion. There are things the king does not want to see. So, he doesn't want you having visions of them either. He blinded you because he thought this would make the visions stop.
He wasn't entirely wrong. I did indeed lose my power to see the future. Right up until...
Until what?
Just now. I believe I saw something new.
Well, tonight could go a lot of different ways. 5 of us banded together to storm the palace, also we could rescue you. This will go down as the most tumultuous day in Conrian history.
I sense hatred in you, but also hope. A desperate hope that with the tyrant deposed, that will be the end of the story. But this is not the end. It is the beginning of a new chapter, in a whole new story.
Yeah, this is gonna be big.
There are many men of honor and courage in this world, Rerir.
But you are not one of them. Oh, that's brutal.
You're not here for justice, are you? You're here for yourself.
I mean, is it a sin to be egotistical? To think about your own survival and your loved ones? A very moral question.
Is that a dagger? Interesting. Why not the polearm? It was always your weapon of choice.
With your abilities, I don't doubt that you were able to recover some of your sight. But I also doubt that you want to make an enemy of me right now.
Of course not. We're on the same side, aren't we?
We could be. But I need you to be honest with me, Vedafilnir. At this point, you're my only hope for the future.
You mean your future? With your beloved, Felindus?
Yeah, how is he your hope? He just sees what's gonna happen.
Yes. And I know there are bigger things at stake here. A dynasty, a nation, maybe the entire world. But forgive me, I care first and foremost about myself. I can't abandon the one I love to save myself. I just can't do it. But you see a broader picture of the future than I. You see the solutions to the biggest problems of our age. So tell me, what is my solution? What's the answer?
In matters of fate, answers are either right or wrong. What will be and what will not. Maybe you are willing to pay a certain price in the pursuit of happiness, but unfortunately, fate does not negotiate. That is the cruelest thing about fate. It is unmoved by your sacrifices.
That can't be true. I know it's your voice that I keep hearing in my head.
Oh.
Urging me to see how the world is changing, to seek more power, so I can protect the things I love.
Are they gonna tell... is he gonna tell him that it is not his voice?
You show me disaster, but you won't show me how to avoid it? Why? Why are you doing all this?
My voice.
Uh-huh.
In your head.
So it was the abyss after all.
So, you hear it too? The voice that steals your mind, gains your trust, and drives you crazy. It turns out that we are not so different, you and I.
Vedifilnir just broke into the strangest smile I've ever seen in my life, as if he'd discovered some monumental secret. But then he suddenly switched to looking extremely weary.
Very well then. My advice to you is as follows. You must persevere. Whatever trials and tribulations you may face, be steadfast in the belief that they are your path to the future. For as long as you live, your story with Thelindis shall not come to an end. That is the only chance you have of fighting back.
So he just said, bitch, you have to get immortal.
It is up to you whether you believe my words. Regardless, that is all I will say on the matter. I have no right to intervene any further.
I will hold you to your word.
Thank you for setting me free. In return, I will tell you one more thing that you cannot afford to ignore.
Just then, a strange wave of energy rippled through the city. We had no idea what it could mean.
If I were you, I would head to the Universitas Magistrorum.
Yeah, Thelindis is there.
The Universitas? Oh no!
I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again very soon, Rerir.
Whatever Vedifilnir said, I didn't
Yeah,
catch
they're
it.
not yet seen us
I didn't
here.
even help him out of the prison. There was no time to lose.
He didn't even help him out of the prison. At least he opened the door, right? Yeah, I think he did. That would be bad. Oh, a chest.
Monsters? Is this Rhine-Daughter's doing? Or the Universitas Magistrorum? Oh. Out of my way!
Can't hide the truth. Let's see what you're made of.
The Universitas. That reminds me of a rumor I once heard. Allegedly, the king installed secret mechanisms in the palace and around the city. No one knows where they are or what kind of power they hold. But if they were ever going to activate, it would probably be on a night like tonight.
Help! Help!
Hold on! Don't let them anywhere near you!
Save me! I can't! Ah!
That sounded like an explosion. So, the rumor is true?
Yeah,
The
what
king really went
mechanisms?
through with it. What other means does the king have at his disposal? They must run on power from the Abyss. And given it's a major center of Abyss research, anyone over at the Universitas will be in grave danger. I have to hurry!
Run. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh. More Canria landscapes. Shit. I can't make a photo. That's bad. I hope someone is taking a lot of screenshots of all of this. Where is the... What is the button to... Oh, here it is. Damn, this is beautiful. Okay, let's continue.
It all adds up.
Be silent.
Take this! Our bond is strong. Look, the rainbow!
Seek within. Can't hide the truth.
The night cometh.
Yeah, Neptune is very cool, but
Close
I think I
your
will
eyes.
survive.
Bellowing thunder! Out of my way! Stand with me!
Oops, 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 oops. Okay.
It all adds up. Can't hide the truth. The mystery unravels.
Ah, yeah. These attacks, I forgot. Oh, 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 oh. No, 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 no. Don't touch me.
Be silent.
Lightning flash! Sorry for
Fuck.
the trouble.
Now we're in trouble.
Weather bomb!
It all adds up. It all falls into place. Let's see what you're made of. The deception ends here.
Damn, she's cool. Oh. We're almost dead. Where is he? Blood debt collector. Regicide blood money. Also,
Observe.
these are Ryan Daughter's creations. Like, what the hell?
Look, the rainbow!
Well, she probably helped create them, but then
Beware the creatures of the night. Be silent.
decided that the king is too much for her liking. Uh-oh. Come on, I need I know. I know.
Lash attack!
Ah, come here.
No more lies.
I hate with the teleport.
Seek within.
Oh, Thalidis.
Monsters! At the Universitas Magistrorum? Why now? Oh no! They're coming! It's no use. The table won't hold out much longer. The weapons. Where are the weapons? Of course.
Damn. Can
All
she
the
even
lab equipment
fight?
was upgraded after the inspection last week, but the new weapons haven't been allocated yet. I'm done for. Is anyone there? I need help! Ah! Stay back! Please stay back! Please!
Huh? Oh!
What's that?
Cutscene.
Rear. So the rumors about your work are true.
What? No! Listen, something happened at the palace tonight. We have to leave.
Oh, it's the Abyss talking.
You don't need to lie to
Maybe.
me anymore.
What do you mean?
I know why you're worried.
Why she's telling
And
this
I will respect
right now?
the decision you've made. But it's okay. Because I found a solution. I know how to end all this. You can have it
Ah,
back.
okay, I understand.
The normal life you so desire. But until then, I'm afraid our wedding will have to wait.
Oh, damn.
Celindus? No, don't do it! Celindus! Celindus!
What did she do? Wedding forever postponed.
Let her someone better.
No! No, I won't do it! I have to save her!
By what means exactly? A lowly pawn. You lack the power and the strength of will.
Do you know why? Tell me!
Caught him.
Join us.
Also, I have to say, their voice actors are phenomenal here.
Thank goodness, we...
Step forth and take your share.
You made it.
Dainsleif.
Not you too.
Oh, Dainsleif.
Hatred or grief, despair, desire.
Was not corrupted like this.
Rarier.
Flindis?
Were you daydreaming?
Oh, this is not real.
You still remember, Rarier? That question you asked me a couple of weeks ago?
Oh. You mean the proposal?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
question.
I'm wondering, where do you think would be a good place to discuss it?
They're so cute together.
Maybe in the garden? Or were you thinking a fancy restaurant?
It's your choice.
Ow. That was her choice. Oh shit. Here it is.
I will find you.
And
And
they're
then
separated by the crack
you can
on the
give me your
photo.
answer.
Ah, cinema. He just sleep there like a frog. I'm sorry. Too much tension.
So that's how the Raker of Solnari was born. A monster created by circumstance is a monster all the same.
True. Sad but true.
Viewing other people's thoughts for too long can get uncomfortable. Right now, I'm feeling a strong sense of loathing. In a nutshell, the story of Conria is what happens when the truth falls by the wayside. Everyone tells little white lies, and before long, you have a huge pack of lies that destroys everything. Time to get back. His past is filled with sorrow, but the tale of any fallen civilization is one of endless tragedy. Cruel as it may be, that was Conria's fate.
Yeah, that's in the past. So,
Everyone, I'm back. Can I get a standing ovation?
I'm not gonna stand, but yes.
How are you holding up? Feeling okay?
She's fine. Boss is a pro.
Yes, I'm fine. You will have seen the events of Rarier's life through my thoughts. It's now clear that he is just a regular nobody, driven by personal tragedy, as he said himself.
I mostly agree. There's only so much we can know about him from his memories alone, but they did give us a clear glimpse into his life in Conria. However, I would not consider Rarir to be a nobody.
Yeah.
He was deeply involved in the events
He
of
was
that
not
era.
just like sub.
Yet, When the catastrophe
Shopkeeper.
of a generation strikes, nobody is safe.
Sounds to me like you're speaking in riddles again. Is this you urging me not to abandon the people of Nodcry in their hour of need?
That's not what I meant. Although I do hope you choose to remain a part of the plan. Without you, the mission ahead will be all but impossible.
Then try to remember that I respond better to the carrot than the stick. And I don't
Give her the
appreciate
carrot.
being bossed around. Now, as for you, Missy, you were excellent. You stuck to the rules of the ceremony and kept your mouth shut the entire time. Bravo.
Cool. So, can you fill me in on the deets now? Most of what I saw went right over my head.
Are they gonna summarize again?
Patience. You'll hear the whole story, don't you worry. But let's meet up with the others first. It will save me narrating it twice. Yehoda?
Yeah, they really want us to understand what happened.
Yes, boss. Let me get that door for ya.
That's more like it. For a moment there, I was worried you'd forgotten about the first clause of your employment contract.
Forgive my curiosity, but what does the first clause say?
It says I gotta do the annoying stuff that boss is too lazy to do for herself. Like opening the door, pouring the tea, yada yada.
Is that right?
That's what employees are for.
If something is in the contract, it's because she willingly agreed to it. Rest assured that the curatorium abides by the very strictest of labor policies. You don't seriously think I'm cruel enough to treat her like my slave? In any case, I've hardly shied away from my share of the work today. Hope I don't catch Flint's and Varka lounging about in their chairs, enjoying a leisurely... There's nothing I dislike more than other people enjoying themselves while I'm hard at work.
Yeah, I hope nothing bad happened to them. What's up?
Oh no.
Oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Can we breathe?
Sorry to disturb you, but we seem to have run into some trouble.
Where are we?
Evidently
Are we in Sumero?
Don't worry, I'm not about to leave you to fend for yourselves. I'm not that kind of boss. And it would go against the curatorium's labor policy.
I'm sorry?
What?
What did you hear me say? I wasn't talking about labor policy.
Wait.
Uh-oh. Are you okay?
How long have I been standing here?
Not long. You just appeared by the door a moment ago.
What?
Boss, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost.
We've been tricked. We never left at all. Somehow I hallucinated that whole scene back inside the office.
Wait, we're still in the memory?
Hallucinated? But how?
How indeed. This place should heed my will alone. All thoughts and actions that occur in here are just a result of pawns moving across the chessboard in a carefully calculated manner. And nobody has access to this chess set but me.
So you control everything in here?
More or less. But yes, it's a special technique of mine.
Has anything like this ever happened before?
Only once. It was the first time I used the chess set.
Is there any similarity between what happened then and what's happening now?
I suppose my thoughts are a little turbulent, which was also the case my first time.
Is there anything I can do to help?
The first clause of your contract clearly states that I only need your help with things that I'm too lazy to do myself.
Meaning, you're not feeling lazy right now?
Meaning, this is not something Yehoda can help with. The chess set is a personal treasure that I alone understand. I must be the one to find our way out of here.
Boss, it's fine. Really. Let me do something useful.
Oh, listen to you. Whatever would I do
they're
without you,
cute.
Yehoda?
What? Really?
I hope I pull Yehoda.
Yes,
I hope she's on
really.
the banner with Durin.
Where would I ever find another employee as obedient and servile as you? God forbid anything ever happens to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a compliment still.
Well, anyway, I was thinking of fetching some water. There's gotta be a source around here somewhere. I suggest everyone finds someplace comfortable to take a rest. We gotta conserve our energy. Even though all this chess malarkey doesn't exist in a physical sense, mentally speaking, it's all real. And so is our tiredness and fatigue. You don't want to dismiss mental fatigue. Just because it isn't physical doesn't mean it's any less serious. But anyway, I got your backs, so don't worry about a thing.
Yeah, I definitely feel some of this mental fatigue a little
Don't
bit.
I have the best employees? Jealous much?
If we can find a suitable time, I'd love to borrow Yehoda for a day to help out at the Frost Moon Scions. Would you be amenable to that, Boss Nefer?
Oh, Lauma. Have I ever told you just how pretty you are? Beauty runs from the tips of your antlers to the depths of your imagination.
Damn. Raising her up.
Time to rally, everyone. Follow me. As we continue our journey, the same rules will apply. That means stay focused and no talking no matter what we encounter. And don't disturb the chess pieces.
Yeah, we've been talking for a long while.
You have my word that I will get us all out of here.
Moonless night. Ooh. By means of a special ceremony, you finally learn... Yeah, now we have to leave. Alright. Let us go.
This place looks familiar. That's not a good sign. Is there someone up ahead? Time for a little chat.
Is it gonna be her past?
I wasn't expecting visitors at this hour. Wait, is that?
Oh, it's him.
There you are.
Reteno.
Sinue's been looking for you all day. I think he has some news for you.
Oh yeah? What were you doing just now, Uncle Retinue? Hiding away some more loose change? I know I saw some Mora.
What do you mean loose change? Oh, come on, I'm too old for this. Just pretend you saw nothing.
Yeah, I kind of missed Sumeru. I can't wait for the event.
Hey, kid. Mind telling me what Sinuhe's been up to recently? I'm trying to get in his good books and I need a way in.
Get in his good books? Why? What do you want with my dad, Uncle Apepi?
I've written a new song. I was hoping to showcase it at the next festival, but I'll need his approval.
A new song, huh? I'd love to stay and listen, but unfortunately, Uncle Retinue says my dad's looking for me.
Well, there's plenty of time and I'm not going anywhere. See that pile of stones? I'll be sitting there warming up my vocal cords. Come find me when you're done.
Pile of stones. Got it.
This way. We're gonna see her dad, I guess. They're really intertwining story quests into...
Hi, Dad. Uncle
yeah,
Retinue
into
said you were
main
looking
quests.
for me.
Ah, there's my little princess. If you'd gotten back just a little sooner, you could have shared the spoils of war with me.
Spoils of war? Who were you fighting against, Dad?
It was just a figure of speech. The aftermath of a sandstorm is no time to be waging war. I was talking about our war against thirst. I went out to fix our water supply problem, and now I'm back. Which means...
We have a well again!
That's right. I found a new one and brought back as much water as I could carry. It should last us for a good while.
Nice.
If it wasn't for these blasted sandstorms, our wells wouldn't be caving in. You wouldn't be spending all your time out searching for new water sources.
As the chief of our tribe, I'm supposed to be leading us out of hardship and poverty, onto better things. You know how prosperous our ancestors were. I've told you all the stories. And look at us now. Squeezed into these hovels. No one would choose this, if it wasn't for the endless wars over the years. But things are looking up. I started working with some folks from the academia a few months back. They gave me some contacts in return for my assistance in the desert.
So you're the academia's helper now?
Special ambassador, they call it. Think of it as a partnership. It's nothing bad, okay?
Ooh, I hope
We've
it
been
ends
isolated
well.
here in the desert for too long. Seeking opportunities elsewhere is the best thing for us, and the fastest way to progress.
So, do you get anything good out of being a special ambassador?
Of course. My luck's improving all the time. One day, I swear I'm gonna lead us out of this place. We'll find somewhere new. Somewhere better.
All right, Dad. Well, she's definitely not in the desert anymore. Also, everybody is seeing us. We are all seeing this. This is kind of personal.
That's our well, and you know it. You stole from us.
Oh, here we go.
Well, you've gone from chief to thief, and now you have to face the consequences.
Did you really think you could take our water without permission and get away with it? You're either brave, stupid, or both.
And that special ambassador act? Yeah, nice try. We spoke to the academia. They said it was all news to them. You're a liar and a cheat.
Ouch. Did they kill him? Oh my god.
I heard Yehuda gasp, but I don't blame her. Most people are terrified by the sight of blood. Corpses strewn across the ground. The wounds are clearly from scimitars and daggers. The desert dwellers' weapons of choice.
Well, didn't they gasp while we were watching Raria's memories? Because there were a lot of dead people there, children as well.
There's a handwritten note on the ground. Let's see what it says.
Halil, this is Sinuhe, chief of the Shimti tribe. Surely you remember me. I was the one who helped you and your colleagues avoid the quicksand in the desert. This is my second time writing to you. I assume my last letter must have gotten lost in the mail, as I didn't receive a reply. I hope this one makes it to you safely. I'm writing to you because I need some help. That sandstorm the other day completely blocked up our well, forcing me to look for another water source in Iab and Unut territory. It was a matter of survival.
Oh, Unut, wasn't it a tribe where Jet went?
Praise the gods. The well of the Iab tribe was intact. It was my last resort. I drew what water I could and left, but not without being spotted. I fear they will retaliate. You told me to write to you if I ever needed help. You said you'd be my ally in the academia. I urgently need you to formally recognize my title of Special Ambassador and send some of your people to assist me for a few days. It's the only way I can convince them that this was the academia's decision and prevent them from retaliating. This is an emergency. Please send help as soon as possible.
Looks like this letter never got sent.
Oh.
The writer died a grisly death, and the letter was trampled into the ground.
They didn't even get to send it.
Badly defaced. Some parts are barely legible. What a
I thought they
ridiculous
just
lie
didn't
the surviving
answer.
Shimti tell. Their whole village was butchered over a sip of water.
Oof. Are we going back to the present?
Ah, officer.
No,
Welcome.
not yet.
Welcome to our humble village.
I thought you would at least have the courtesy to provide some respectable libations.
Oh, shut up.
This is the finest wine Aru village has to offer. I promise.
I hate this guy already.
The Academia has agreed to reserve a single space for a candidate from your village. But I remain skeptical of this entire endeavor. I highly doubt anyone in this desert possesses serious academic potential.
Please, have faith. If not in us, then in our god. The child we found shows great promise. I beg you, take her away from this place. Give her a chance. Don't let her talent go to waste.
I don't recognize her. New arrival?
She showed up here a few days ago and we took her in. She's a really bright kid. Please help. I'm begging you.
I hate this.
So, where are you from?
He has to behave like that with him to get anything.
Nowhere special. Just a sand dune.
What about the rest of your family? How many of you are there?
Just the one.
It's only you?
Correct.
So, no brothers, no sisters, no mother or father?
Any who have slept on a bed of sand, I call my brothers and my sisters. Apart from that, I have no family.
All right. Get over here. Sign your name on the form. Never? You're rather fair-skinned for a desert dweller.
Okay. That is an interesting statement. Oh. Yeah, she was a student. She's not...
Nefer, this term's assignments have been issued already. Please read through the materials thoroughly, conduct your own additional research, and then write an essay on the topic.
She's not old. She could be in the same age group as Kaveh and Al-Haytham and all of them. Interesting.
Yes, Professor, I'm aware. I just had a couple more questions I wanted to get your perspective on.
Oh? Please, ask away.
Well, I saw the other students' problem sheets, and I couldn't help but notice that my assignment is much easier than theirs. Do you really think I'm a weak student?
A weak student? Goodness, no. Quite the opposite. You have a sharp mind. Almost too sharp.
I think what you're saying is, a weak student wouldn't have noticed the discrepancy. And if they did, they certainly wouldn't complain about the lighter workload.
You see, sharp as they come. You see things the way they are. And I'm sure you know why they're like that.
He's a Vahumana professor. I forgot what Vahumana stands for.
Because of where I come from. Because I'm different.
I'm sorry, Nefer. I don't like it any more than you do. It's just... Anyway, you said you had a couple of questions. What's the other one?
I wanted to check. If someone sent me a letter to the Academia, where do I go to collect it?
Ah, your family wrote to you. Well, as long as they put your name on the envelope, someone should hand it right to you.
Not exactly. It's not even a recent letter. I was just curious where the mail would end up if no one collects it.
The House of Dana, I expect. I know there's a box for unclaimed mail somewhere in there, probably sitting on a shelf. Whatever you're looking for, that'd be the place to start.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Professor.
Oh, don't mention it. Honestly, I feel like I failed you. I'm supposed to be your teacher, but I haven't taught you anything.
Hey, don't say that. You're a great teacher, and you do your best for all your students. But the rules are the rules. You're not allowed to teach students like me. It's not just the Academia
Discrimination.
either. The whole world bends over backwards for the successful, and leaves the losers to suffer and die.
Oh, my dear child. Don't tell me you've given up on life already.
I haven't. I just think that if you want to make it in this world, you have to find a way to become successful.
It feels like it should have been a few years after the catastrophe, so that would be interesting if the letters were still here. Like, why would it be? Surely they don't keep them indefinitely.
This must be it. A big cardboard box full of unclaimed mail. And probably some letters that ended up here by mistake, too. Let's take a look.
Oh.
A dilapidation
This mechanic
survey
again.
from Port Ormos. Looks like it's from a Core of 30 representative. What a strange thought. A bunch of mercs losing sleep over rundown buildings. This one was never even opened. I guess the recipient didn't care what the Core of 30 had to say about anything. Who was it addressed to? I don't recognize the name, but it must have been a Kasharawar professor. This one is addressed to the Immorta Sage. The title is Changes Observed in Satyavada Life Symptoms. Why do all these letters read like full-blown dissertations?
I wonder if these are gonna have some references to the previous characters.
Guided by the incense, we became lost somewhere in the forest. All the barriers between levels of consciousness disappeared as our minds soared around in circles, looking for a branch to seek refuge on. In clinical terms, these symptoms fit the description of incense poisoning. The Immorta Darshan strictly prohibits the use of hallucinogenic substances, but I believe there are still people getting away with it. For example, my neighbor who always breaks out into song and dance after using incense. This seems like something the academia would want to know about. Why wasn't it collected?
Yeah, they're just smoking.
Wait, what's this written on the back? It's so small. The note says, the sender authored this letter while under the influence of mushrooms. I would send it back,
Mushrooms
but
again.
no return address was provided. Stamped by the Grand Conservator of the House of Dana. This next one is addressed to Grand Sage
Azar is still Grand Sage, yeah.
A few words of protest regarding recent changes in Sumeru's educational policy. In recent years, the academia has taken on a small number of students from the desert region, as per the policy to this effect. However, it appears to me that these students have not, in fact, been provided with
Someone
educational
is not
opportunities
happy with
that
this.
are, in any meaningful sense, equal to those enjoyed by their peers, as well as receiving dumbed-down assignments and
Maybe it's her
perfunctory
professor.
tutoring. They do not even have full access to the Akasha system. Education is the fundamental purpose of this institution, which should go without saying in a nation whose founding virtues are knowledge and wisdom. I ask you, is the lip service we pay to the policy of education for desert students truly the standard of pedagogy to which the academia aspires? As Grand Sage, policy decisions are your prerogative, but do not forget your roots. You and I were once students too, as was everyone else in this institution. I do
Yeah,
hope
he
you will
doesn't
give
care.
some serious attention to this matter. I encourage you to discuss issues like this with myself and others, and listen to some alternative opinions. Great letter. Shame it didn't get to where it needed to go. And the sender is...
Cyrus.
Huh? Sage Cyrus of Spontamod.
Yeah, he must already have Sino in his care. And he's also from the desert, so Of course he would be unhappy.
I didn't realize anyone else even knew how bad students like me have it in this place. So this is where letters from the Sage of Spontamod end up? Nice one, Grand Sage. Really enlightened leadership. Whatever. This isn't what I came here for. Moving on. I'm not exactly holding out hope that a letter sent from the desert would even make it here. But if it did, where else would it end up if not in this box? I can't believe how much discarded mail there is. Must have been years since someone last went through it all. And this is just one box. The whole House of Dana is boxes on shelves. I don't believe for 1 second that any human being has sat down and read through all the documents in this place.
This is
Who has
dragging
that
a bit.
much free time on their hands? Wait, could this be it?
Oh yeah, this is a bit more like with stains and rips. A plain letter, least fancy envelope in the box, written on crude quality paper. And of course it would be right at the bottom of the pile. Clearly no one gave this letter so much as a first glance, let alone a second. The handwriting on the envelope looks very familiar.
Greetings, Halil. My name is Sinuhe, chief of the Shimti tribe. I was the one who came to you and your colleague's aid when you ran into trouble in the Great Red Sand. I don't know how well you remember it now, but I brought you to safety and gave you some water and other supplies. You seemed very pleased and told me your name. In my tribe, learning a person's true name is serious business, and I therefore see you all as friends. You were kind enough to leave your contact details so we could stay in touch. The Shimti tribe lives a harsh, nomadic existence in the desert. You were sympathetic towards my plight, promising to make me a special ambassador of the academia and help us find a way to make a better living. This brings me to my reason for writing. Our tribe has fallen on particularly hard times, and I would like to ask for your assistance. There was a terrible sandstorm a few days ago, which blocked up the well in our land. To ensure my people's survival,
Yeah, he told that.
The Eob and Unut are descended from the Thamudians. While we trace our ancestry to Tuletula,
ooh.
we worship the Lord of Flowers and have had relatively good relations with our fellow tribes up until now. I found a well belonging to the Eob tribe. They declined to help us, but I really had no other option. So I took some water to keep me and my tribe alive.
Damn.
My actions are certain to incur their wrath. When we met, you assured me that you would be my ally in the academia. I would like to take you up on that offer, because I really need your help. I wonder if you could send an academia representative to meet with me. That aside, the last time you were here, you mentioned that the academia had started accepting students from the desert.
Oh, he wanted to enroll
I told
her.
you a little about my daughter, Nefer. We have next to no resources here in the desert, and my power and influence are limited. Would you consider enrolling my daughter at the academia? She is a smart girl. I know she won't disappoint you.
From the outset, the academia never took you seriously. Those things they promised were just empty words. I doubt they even remember the name Sinuhe. And you were so emphatic that your luck had finally changed for the better. You swore you'd lead us to a better place one day. You spoke with such conviction, like you were the most powerful chief in the whole desert. You liar. You lied about everything. You promised the world and delivered on none of it.
Yeah, that's the words of a child who is very sad.
And who fell for it? Just me, by the looks of it. Despite your best efforts. Which makes you a pathetic liar. You weren't even any good at it. I think I'll take over from here. Let me show you how it's done.
And that's on motivation. bid farewell to Katayon. Oh, is this her friend?
I just came to say goodbye. Thanks for everything you've done for me in my time here.
Nefer? You packed your bags. Where are you going?
I'm quitting. Something's come up in my hometown. Gonna head back and deal with it.
Huh? But this was a hard-won opportunity for you. You know that better than I do.
It was. But it doesn't matter. I have more important things to deal with and they can't wait. Oh, and I didn't want to overfill my bags, so I left some incense on your desk. What's wrong? I thought you liked incense. Although, I did read somewhere in the House of Dana that it has hallucinogenic effects. Don't use it all at once, alright?
Isn't this the stuff you brought from your hometown? You're just letting me have it? But you said it's a rare and valuable commodity.
Yeah, about that. I lied. It's not rare at all. There's this bunch of ruins near my hometown that are practically overgrown with this plant.
Ooh.
It's not worth much. Keep it, it's fine.
But Nefer...
Alright, that's all from me. You take care.
Is she lying right now as well?
Don't forget me, okay? I mean, we're more than just classmates, right? We're friends.
Yeah, I'll remember you. I lied again.
Yeah,
that incense is worth a
got
fortune,
it.
and it's a rare find even in those ruins. And as for remembering her, I have far too much to do when I get back. No time to reminisce.
Yeah, but she could be one of the
I'll be lucky
contacts.
if I even make it through this alive. But either way, I expect I'll forget you pretty quickly.
And she didn't, because we are now in her memory and she remembers. Okay, as soon as we get a breather in the real world, I'm stopping for today. But I don't want to interrupt the quest on this part. Like, either in the middle of exploration. Oh, is she gonna get rid of the Yun tribe? Or negotiate?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arif.
So, what does the Academia want? Since they've sent their special ambassador, I assume there's a big business deal to be made. If not, I'd be very disappointed.
Please, sir, lower your blade. You're lucky I'm the one they sent. Not all special ambassadors share my admiration for the Iab people. The ever-shifting balance of power in the desert reduced the once great civilizations of this region to rubble and sand. But the story of the Iab has a very different trajectory. Others grew weak, but you grew strong, beginning in obscurity and moving to prosperity. You're the only ones who defied the trend.
Huh. So, you do know who you're dealing with?
This well is the perfect symbol of your strength, is it not? It used to belong to the Unut, but it looks like you have control over it now.
Okay, they also took the well from
Not
other
wrong. But I'm
people.
sure you didn't come all this way just to flatter us.
Of course not. I came to bring you some very good news. Some information that recently came to light, which might just be your ticket to freedom. Records uncovered by the Vahumana Darshan show that a certain well currently under Iab control is built on top of some ancient ruins. These ruins are of great archaeological interest to the Academia. I checked the map carefully on my way over here, and I'm confident that this is the well in question. The Academia is offering
Oh,
50 million,
50 million.
mora in return for excavation rights.
50 million? No, wait. If these
That's
ruins are as
a big
important
number.
as you say, 50 million's a little low, don't you think?
Don't get greedy, Iab. We know far more than you think. We know that you seized this well by force. Wasn't that the first step in your rise to power? To drive away the Unut and steal their water supply?
The Academia can also just take it by force.
So what if it was?
Don't worry. As unscrupulous as it was, it's something we're willing to overlook. The Academia is only interested in dealing with the de facto power holders in the region. I hope I am making myself clear.
And I hope your words are the truth. If I find out the Academia is trying to play me, I'll hunt down every one of your people and make you watch as I cut their heads off
too
one by
late.
one.
I assure you, Chief, that would not be in your long-term interests. You don't want to make an enemy of the Academia. You see how I'm dressed, don't you? I appreciate that you've never been to the rainforest, but surely even you recognize an ambassador's attire when you see it. And what does a barbarian
lying
like
again.
you have to lose anyway? You really think the Sumeru Academia would bother to come all this way just to lie to you? We have more important things to worry about.
All right, I take your point.
He bought it.
The Academia is the highest authority in the land. I'm sure you're trustworthy people. In that case, we have a deal. We will sell you the excavation rights. I'd like to thank you, Ambassador. This is good news indeed. Excellent news. In fact, it calls for a celebration. Would you do us the honor of staying a while and enjoying some Iab hospitality?
Gladly. I am partial to wine myself, and I trust you are as well. So let's indulge in a few drinks together.
Is she gonna
in
poison
celebration
them?
of this momentous occasion.
Elated the Yab drink, the prospect new wealth is almost as intoxicating as the wine. But when the new day dawns, it brings some shocking news.
Chief!
Oh no.
Chief, it's an emergency! It's the Unut. They've taken the well.
Interesting.
Well,
While they
don't
were
just
drinking?
stand there. Take it back.
Yes, Chief.
I have every confidence in the Iab's military superiority, and yet...
Well, what is it?
The Unut's response was alarmingly fast. The day after we reach a deal, they seize the well. This can't
She's
be a
playing 5D
coincidence.
chess.
Perhaps there is a traitor in your midst.
I don't think so.
I am obliged to remind you, Chief, that the Academia will only deal with the de facto power holders. If you cannot regain control over the well, I'm afraid you won't see a single mora of that 50 million.
No! Please, Ambassador, just give me some time. I swear the Unut will not get away with this. That well is ours. And so is the Mora.
Glad to hear it. I will wait here for an update.
If there is a traitor, I will find them. In the meantime, make yourself at home. I'll report back as soon as I have an update.
Much obliged. Wow. All it took was a few words and I've got him wrapped around my finger. What an amazing feeling.
That's where it all came from.
So, in summary, Ambassador, the Academia would rather negotiate with our tribe instead of the Iab, yes?
The Iab are ruthless murderers who don't listen to reason. And now they have the gall to interfere in our research projects in the desert region. So let me ask
She played
you,
them
Chief,
both.
if you were the Academia, what would you do?
Kill them all, of course.
Precisely. The Academia does not tolerate those who stand in our way. The Iab have held back our academic pursuits for too long. And
no.
Our patience is wearing thin.
Yeah, that was not Unut, that was Tanit tribe. The Jet tribe.
At the same time, there is simply no way that the Academia can be seen to be intervening in desert affairs. I'm sure you understand where I'm coming from.
We have our own rules out here. If the rainforest dwellers raised arms against a desert tribe, it'd start a bloody war.
Right. We can't confront them ourselves, but we can support their enemies. The Unut have always had strained relations with the Iab, which makes you our natural allies. Natural allies. Weren't the Iab your allies once? You were quick to send them after us to protect your interests back when we stole that water. And now look at you. You're at each other's throats. Let me be clear. The Academia wishes to collaborate with the legally recognized rulers of the desert in this matter. We are asking for excavation rights to that well, and our offer is 50 million mora.
Say no more. I believe we have an understanding.
Good. Then I suggest you get to work. Get us access to that well, and the mora's yours. You see, Dad? Lying is easy when you know how. People will believe anything.
Yeah, when you have a straight face. Like, I can't lie at all. If I know the truth. Never had to learn, and she's good at it. So, everybody's dead? Yeah, both tribes. Damn, scary.
Look at yourselves. You may be vile, savage monsters, but your butchered bodies bleed like
Understandable
any others.
crush out, honestly.
You're no different. You're nothing special at all. The monsters who destroyed my home, they're just ordinary, petty human beings. What a joke. I think we're even now.
Yeah. I thought that would be the end result, but that was
maybe I've even
quite
done the
devious
desert
and
a
genius.
favor. It's a better place without all these people around. Oh, Sinuhe, my gullible fool of a father. Perhaps if you'd been as ruthless as I was today, our tribespeople would still be alive. In this dog-eat-dog world, a chief needs to be tough to survive. But you couldn't do what had to be done. So I did it for you.
Our silhouettes, like, oops.
Nefer, it's okay. All of this is in the past now.
Oh. Lomo is so comforting right away.
I believe I remember you promising to remain silent.
Yeah, but even so...
Yehoda, is there anything you can do to ease the tension?
You got it.
Alright, time for a sharp turn onto a completely different topic. So, anyway, that's enough of that. When are we getting out of this place? Feels like we've been walking
same.
forever.
Same. I'm getting very sleepy.
Halma, you tired?
Yes. If we can find somewhere to sit down, I could certainly do with a rest.
It's not far now. There should be a temple just up ahead.
Is this situation about to reach a conclusion?
Yes.
Really? A temple? That's where this story ends? I guess that's how things go in the desert.
I've been to a similar place with a friend from the desert before. With
Desert dwellers can never escape their destiny. Or so everyone says. I never wanted to believe it, but looking back now, I'm as desert as they come.
You mentioned a temple. What's waiting for us there?
My biggest trade secret of all.
Ah.
Ooh.
Then I'm guessing
power,
it's where you
the
got your
smoke.
power from. The power to peer into other people's minds.
I didn't know you were clued up on any other religions.
I'm no expert in the history of Sumeru, but since you come from the desert, I would imagine it has something to do with King Deshret.
And the 7 pillars who served him, they're the major figures in the desert belief systems too.
Sounds impressive.
I have some friends with connections to this stuff, specifically with Herbanubis.
Oh, I know who you mean.
Yes, I know.
General Mahamatra Sino. The
Well,
spirit
and
of Hermanubis dwells
Sethos-
within him.
That's Boss Neff for ya. She knows everything.
Yeah, but Sethos was not in the main quest, so they don't tell about him.
Sino's hardly a figure of obscurity, but I know about Sethos too.
What about him? Is he a big deal or something?
Well, he's not a small deal, let's put it that way.
You sure know your stuff.
Please, this is the bare bone basics. Save the flattery. Thanks for your patience, everyone. I'm sure it's been
They
a
can't
lot
talk about
to
Sethos
take
because
in.
not everybody
With
has
any
done
luck,
Sino's
that's our
story
exit
quest.
just up ahead.
Yeah, it's been a lot. I like both these stories, but I don't really like how they just put it one after another without a stopping point between the Khaenri'ah stuff and the Nefer stuff. Because it's kind of hard to take it all in. All right. Oops. Too far. It's been a while since I've been in the desert.
Uh-oh. I'm totally out of my depth here. I don't have anything to add about any of this stuff. Like, look at that statue, for instance.
Yeah, what about
I want
it?
to do the whole name-dropping, this girl knows her stuff thing too, but I've never seen anything like it before.
I feel like they're taking the opportunity to tell us about something that people only know from the world quests, but put it in the main quest.
A statue with the head of a bird.
Looks like something out of King Deshret's mausoleum.
That's Thoth, the Ibis King, one of the 7 pillars of King Deshret. The legends say that he, the Crocodile King, and the Goat King were the 3 retainers of King Deshret. Let's take a look.
Oh! Did you find a cat here?
It's just Ashru.
So, all is well?
Is Ashru the source of the power?
Typically speaking, at this point, the world disintegrates. Then we find ourselves back in the outside world. Besides, these are my memories. There's nothing to fear.
You're sure?
Of course. It's almost over.
What? Really? Oh shit. I didn't expect that. Oh no. Oh shit. Hello? That was unexpected.
Is always a death sentence.
Speak for yourself.
Shit. She was afraid exactly of that. Oh, this thing. What is this? Who? During Albedo?
How repulsive.
Jane sleep. Are we gonna see Are we gonna see him fight? Oh my god. How did he... No! Our baby. Yeah, Columbina and Jane. Damn. Where's Spyman? How did he get there? I have so many questions.
Timed that pretty well, didn't I?
Perfect. Just perfect. Thank you.
It's okay. I'm just glad no one was hurt.
Paimon noticed you doing something too, Dainsleif. Were you helping get them out?
Of course. When I asked Nefer to conduct this investigation, I was not naive to the dangers involved.
Yeah, she almost died.
I had a duty to ensure your safety.
Good to know your sense of justice is still intact after all these years.
I take that to mean that you saw the truth. That comes as a great relief.
I certainly did. And thanks to your help, I also managed to trap Rerir inside the chest.
Yeah, he is now there.
Whoa, really? How'd you manage that?
Well, to be honest, I sensed that something was wrong
So
long
was it
before
just
we made it to
a
the
trap?
temple. By using this fragment to probe into Rerir's past. Well, the monster formerly known as Rerir. It seems I alerted him. I was tracking him. Then he caught on and started tracking me too. Can't say I'm surprised.
But how did he track you through your thoughts alone? That shouldn't be possible.
Rerir was a secret agent who reported directly to the Vinster King. He is an expert at finding a trail and hunting down his pursuers.
No wonder.
He infiltrated the chess set, read my thoughts, and built a new virtual chess set inside of it. That's why we weren't able to leave at first.
That's complicated.
Speaking of your chess set, it's quite a remarkable item. Would I be right in thinking you have some connection to King Deshret?
Yeah, like a descendant.
You overestimate me. I only have a connection with one of his underlings, the Ibis King. You all saw how this came to be. A long time ago, the Eab massacred my tribe, the Shimti, in our home village.
Yeah.
The Unut and the Eab fought a bitter battle over the rights to a well, all for the sake of a non-existent 50 million Mora.
Okay, we saw all that just now. Thank you.
The final blow to the Eab came at the victory feast, when an Unut assassin beheaded their chief right before my eyes.
Ah, like this.
The remaining Eab fled and have been scattered to the winds ever since. Having gotten my revenge, I returned to my hometown, where to my surprise, the nearby temple was still standing. There it was, seemingly immune to the relentless hostility of the desert, while my tribal home lay in ruins.
What's gonna happen to the temple? It's
As I stood
massive.
there gazing at the temple, I noticed a cat just outside. This cat, as it turned out, was home to the spirit of the Ibis King. He led me to a gate deep inside the temple, and there he made a deal with me. This chess set is my gift from the Ibis King. The chessboard within is made to the same specifications as the one in the mausoleum of King Deshret, and represents his power of piercing analysis. With this chessboard in its container, I gained a certain ability to perceive hidden secrets.
Good to know.
Now,
Nephilim
you could conclude that the
obtained.
Ibis King simply wanted to give the people of this world the power to seek the truth. But I don't believe that's the full story. Every god plays favorites. Their hearts are as fickle as any human's, full of secrets, perversions, egotistical tendencies.
True.
But precious few gods are willing to admit this.
It is the same with all powerful forces, including fate itself. Their gaze falls preferentially upon a select few. As you rightly point out, this is an act of favoritism.
And also could be said about visions.
If you're alluding to the Abyss, then
Or the
yes,
Abyss.
I agree. Gather the others. It's time to share everything I've learned.
Those who are busy to attend inform the others of their movements.
Thank you all for being here.
Okay. Almost everyone is here.
As promised, I did
Oh,
some
everyone.
further investigating into the Raker of Solnari's background. I am pleased to report that the investigation has been most fruitful indeed. The Raker of Solnari, real name Rerir, was once a Conrian subject who served the Vinster King. I will now share the important details of his story. Please save any questions or comments for the end.
Oh, okay. They're not gonna tell us everything all over again. That's good. At the Vinster King's behest, he gathered intelligence and assassinated descendants of the Crimson Moon dynasty. Ah, they are gonna do it. Alright. Unwilling to take down his beloved Tholindis, who was secretly of Crimson Moon heritage, he then got dragged into court politics. Verifolnir's voice, which spoke to him of his fate, was like a reflection of the moon. Though he could disturb the waters to gain some temporary relief, he was powerless to erase it entirely. In contrast, Rerir's own life was like a reflection of a broken moon. Once the stormy winds of fate blew across the water's surface, it was utterly destroyed. Tholindis smuggled away a piece of the moon before disappearing through that mysterious portal. It was passed down through the ages, finally falling into the hands of the knave. But what lies on the other side of that portal? Is it really a whole other world? Tholindis never had the chance to share what she found there. Neither did Rerir, who followed her in.
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
A tragic tale, to be sure.
Yeah, he wants to get her back.
But it does not excuse his many transgressions.
True.
No matter how much Rerir suffered in the past, the fact remains that he is what we know today as the Wild Hunt, wreaking havoc upon innocent lives.
He went
in
too
Notcry.
far.
He becomes more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked, it is simply a matter of time before all of Tevat suffers the consequences. This is a threat that the Knights of Favonius cannot ignore.
A question for Miss Columbina. Forgive me if this is presumptuous, but have you ever seen the spatial gateway that appeared in Rerir's memory?
Never. But I have heard stories of something called the Moon Gate, and this seems to fit the description.
Miss Lauma, any thoughts on this?
In the lore of the Frost Moon Scions, the moon is believed to hold many secrets. Some sources speak of ancient knowledge, others of a gateway to the unknown. The term Moon Gate is one I have heard before. But as is the case with all of our legends, there are no records of any first-hand witnesses. We cannot know whether it truly exists.
Then back to Miss Columbina. As a moon goddess yourself, do you have some idea of where the Moon Gate leads to?
Not at this stage, sorry. I do hold the power of the Frost Moon, and my strength is recovering well. I can sense that the gate would open at my command,
But there's more to the power of the Frost Moon than that?
yes. A moon goddess has the right to open the Moon Gate, since it is
Okay,
a path to the
so
moon.
she can open but not hold.
But as never mentioned, holding open a spatial gateway takes a huge amount of power. And right now, I need to conserve my energy to fight the Raher of Solnari. I'm afraid this
maybe
is
at the
one
end.
mystery we may have to leave unsolved.
I agree. Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me for a moment, I have a bold conjecture of my own regarding the world beyond the gateway. I highly suspect that neither Tholindis nor Rerir made it through unscathed. The evidence pointing to this is the fact that the Raher of Solnari exists in the form of countless fragments.
So like he shattered.
With the abyssal power he wields, no ordinary foe can touch him, let alone tear him to
Yehoda
shreds.
just playing with the cat.
And yet, the Wild Hunt proliferates wherever his scattered fragments lie, drawing hordes of monsters to many different locations across the land.
So your theory is that Rerir was physically torn to shreds by some powerful force? Hence, why the Wild Hunt is a distributed phenomenon, rather than a unified one?
Makes sense to me. explains why the Wild Hunt is so pervasive, and why he's been trying to piece himself back together. He was whole to begin with, and he wants to be whole again.
Without the power of the Abyss on his side, he almost certainly would have perished the moment he was torn apart. But the Abyss, much like a curse, has kept him alive.
He wanted to stay alive because of what Vedifalnia said. That as long as he stays alive, he can be with Thalindis, perhaps.
I could not agree more. The power of the Abyss is most surely a curse.
It is a compelling explanation, and one that accords with my present understanding of Abyss creatures. Whether the life form in question is primitive or advanced, if a curse has extended its lifespan unnaturally, it will continue to survive in spite of everything. This raises some interesting questions. I will run some experiments and see if there is any validity to my suspicions.
All right.
That being said, regardless of whether my research bears fruit, I would like to thank Miss Nefer for conducting such a thorough investigation.
Yeah, thank you, Nefer.
My pleasure, Mr. Albedo. I too hope that the information I have shared today proves useful as we look to formulate the next stage of our plan.
Hey! What is it, Dainsleif? You look really upset!
Oh, what's up?
It's just... when I think of the man I once knew as Rerir, I struggle to understand why things had to turn out like this.
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words will bring any comfort, but my heart goes out to you.
Mine too.
Oh.
We can never know all the hows and whys of the way things are. The moon and stars are full of untold secrets and lies, and the skies are host to many more mysteries than these alone. Yet, none of that can begin to compare with the complexity of human life.
Those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time. Thank you, both.
Yeah, the situation is very complex.
Well, I think this is a good place to end today's meeting.
We can't excuse his actions,
sure
but we
Nefer
can
needs
understand.
some time to recover. She's been through an awful lot today.
That's very thoughtful of you, Lama.
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to rest and digest before we reconvene to nail down a plan.
Back at the hotel, I sit with Paimon for a while and discuss what lies ahead.
Hey, is this a bad time? Hope I didn't kill the conversation.
No, we are very tired, but it's okay. Always happy to talk to you.
Nice room. Oh, I'm not coming in, though.
Why not? Yeah. Come in, please.
If it's all the same, I'll just stay out here. I might not look the part, but I'm technically a knight. Barging into people's private quarters isn't the kind of thing we do.
I am inviting you. All right. A gentleman. I understand.
Anyway, Nefer went back to the curatorium to get some rest. But before she left, she shared some things with me that I thought you should be aware of. Firstly, although she managed to trap the Raker of Solnari inside her chess set, there's no guarantee that the power of the Ibis King is any match for one of the 5 sinners.
Yeah, he may just...
Their powers are beyond our comprehension. It's only a matter of time before he finds a way to break out. We have to come up with a plan and take care of him before that happens.
Imagine everybody is going to sleep and...
That might be the case. So, how long have we got?
Well, I asked her that same question. She talked for a long time, but for the most part, it seemed like she was trying to convince me how precious her chess set is. What a long and storied history it has. It felt like some kind of sales pitch, you know? The kind where you end up handing over Mora against your will. Anyway, after all that, she finally answered the question. 2 days, at most.
2 days?
Yeah, that's...
Holy moly! Can we even recruit enough help in that time?
That remains to be seen. Which brings me to the second
Yeah, which
issue.
help?
Dainsleif is obviously conflicted about this whole thing. But given how little time we have, there's no way we can pull this off without his help. You have some history with him, right? Do you think maybe you could talk to him for us?
Yeah, he's also in the tavern.
Great. I appreciate it. All right, on to item 3. So, Albedo, Durin, and I put our heads together and came up with a plan. Can't promise it's gonna work yet, but at least it's a start. We figured we'd bounce the idea off you first. We'll explore it further once everyone's recovered.
Yeah? Ask away.
Oh, Paimon's dying to hear this.
All right, so here's what we're thinking.
Are they gonna tell us now? He is late. It's a shocking plan, but nothing can faze the greatest traveler and trustiest travel guide into that. It doesn't take you long to get behind it.
We felt a little uneasy about roping you into this. I mean, firstly, you're not locals, and secondly, none of us are your boss. You're well within your rights to
Yeah.
refuse if you so
They're
choose.
gonna give us, keep us in suspense. I like it.
Roping us in? Why would you even say that? We know the stakes here. It's all of us against the Rayher of Solnari, or none of us stand a chance.
I choose my words very intentionally, I'll have you know. I like to think there's an art to striking a down-to-earth tone even when the stakes are through the roof.
Sir Varka, I have a few thoughts about this plan.
I'm all ears.
I think we can be more flexible with how the roles
Traveler
are
talking,
allocated.
yay!
In my view, the most sensible lineup would be like this.
And then they don't tell us.
I see your point, yeah. But if that's how we're going to approach this, you'd better make sure you're ready. To be clear, I don't doubt your abilities. Far from it. I just want to make sure. Are you really willing to take all this on?
I want to do everything within my power. The Rayher of Solnari is a truly fearsome opponent, and if I do my part, it'll greatly reduce the risk for everyone else involved.
Well, that tracks with what I've heard. Jean's mentioned in her letters that you're so diligent it's almost abnormal.
Yeah.
As in, most people weigh up the risks and rewards in situations like this. But you seem to just march towards danger without a moment's hesitation.
Well, after all, I am an honorary knight.
Of course, everyone appreciates a fearless pioneer. But all that aside, I'm the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Yes.
And you're our honorary knight.
That's what I said.
I want to make sure your courage doesn't come at the expense of your safety.
Thank you, Sir Varka.
I should be the one thanking you. It means a lot to have you on board. I'll give some serious thought to your suggestions.
I feel like Barker gives a very knightly bow and says he'll see you at the hotel again later. He has arranged for everyone to meet and finalize the plan of action. Let me guess, Dane also would want to talk. In an effort to lighten the mood, he booked out the hotel for this meeting, so you could all chat over a drink. As the moon rises in the sky, you and Paimon leave your room, discussing whether Paimon has any other options than fruit juice. Everyone is already there waiting for you. They're chatting and smiling. Clearly the rest has done them good. As well as the existing crew, some unexpected help has arrived. Still, you remain conscious of the fact that the future of Notcry rests on what is decided tonight. So many lives are at stake. You may never meet most of them, but whether they know it or not, all of them are counting on you. Oh, okay. Can we leave? Jesus. Okay. I feel like the logical choice, narration-wise, would be to discuss this plan. And then we would have like 2 days later, wait for 2 days or something. But I'm so freaking tired. Like, my head is full. And therefore, if we discuss this plan after I rest on the second part of this playthrough, I feel like it's gonna be better. I hope. So, on that note, I'm gonna leave this part of our conquest here. I'm gonna return Saturday or Sunday, most probably tomorrow, Saturday. And we will continue and discuss everything after. because that was a lot to take in. I need to sleep on it, think, and finish the quest before I talk about it some more. Alright, thank you everybody who was here with me on the stream. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!